There's one important thing that I would like to say to all new students at Loyola. Make friends. The friends you make are going to be the community that you create that are going to sustain you in your Loyola experience.
Being engaged in campus and making strides to form relationships really sets our students up for success for their whole 4 years.
Welcome Week is all about getting students connected on campus and getting them introduced to Chicago and everything it has to offer.
There are a lot of great opportunities for students to experience new things during Welcome Week. Like we bring comedians, we do community walking tours to kind of experience the neighborhood more. And also try out neighborhood restaurants.
I love Welcome Week. I thought it was great. During my Welcome Week, we had like a trolley ride and it showed us all around downtown in Chicago. And it was just nice to finally say, like, this is where I'm living, this is where I'm at.
One of the goals of Welcome Week is to help you know the resources that are here on campus, everything from the Wellness Center to student activities and Greek affairs to first year advising. You'll get a chance to interact with some of those departments and offices in different capacities during Welcome Week. It's also a really great opportunity for you to start to define who you are as a person.
What freshmen should expect from Convocation is meeting as an entire class on the quad right outside of the Information Commons and getting to hear different addresses from various leaders on campus and various administrators who are welcoming them and officially recognizing them as students on our campus.
They will take at their convocation a symbolic walk around campus, which really is only mirrored then at graduation. So this is their welcome into the academic community.
Living on campus is a unique experience because you have people who are your age going through the same experience, living in the same place.
You are never alone. You always have someone there to support you or help you.
Things I like the most were probably the friends I met. I mean, I know that these friends I have now are going to be the friends I'm going to have for the rest of my life, just because we have so much in common. And you live together with these people.
Something that I wish I took more advantage of in my first year here at Loyola was the peer mentoring program. The advantage to that program is you have someone who is a peer, who is a student here at Loyola, who has already gone through that first year experience.
What a peer advisor serves to do is bridge that gap between the academic advisor and the student. We're here as friends, mentors, and we help just inform the students of things to do on campus, how to register for classes, how to get involved in campus, either with student organizations or leadership activities.
Our Office of First Year Experience is entirely dedicated to the success of new students. That's freshmen and transfer students. The way that we do that is helping our new students become acclimated to the culture at Loyola.
I actually had a really terrible transition my first year. The Office of First Year Experience reached out to me. So I talked to the assistant director of the Office of First Year Experience, and one of my problems I found out was that I had way too much free time. So the First Year Experience office gave me a position as a student worker there. By filling in those gaps of time, it really increased my productivity.
As a commuter, sometimes it can be hard to meet people and get involved on campus, but there's lots of options. This fall, the Commuter Student Lounge is open in the CFSU, which is nice. It's somewhere to kind of sit and relax, and commuters are in there during the day.
For first year students, and an opportunity and effort to welcome them to our institution, so they are all Ramblers, we start with Start the Fire.
Start the Fire is an initiative that branches over many student development and academic offices. There are leadership development retreats, there are service learning retreats, and there are outdoor retreats, among others.
We went to Misericordia, which is a facility with adults and children with disabilities.
After we did our service, then we were able to reflect and just talk about what we did and learn from our experiences.
Students who've taken part in Start the Fire in the past came away really feeling connected to Loyola, meeting other students, but also understanding that Loyola is beyond the walls of campus, that there are ways to engage in the local neighborhood, and that the local neighborhood is a place of resource and of real great opportunity for them. Ways to get involved in student organizations that are part of service is to go to the organization fair the first week of classes. Learn as much as you can about all of the opportunities and decide what's right for you.
The people that plan that lead retreat, the Student Development Office, they have a series of workshops that allow you to get like a leadership certificate. So that's pretty great. That's just like something to add to a resume that's just fantastic.
Loyola 360 is a great opportunity for freshmen to get off of campus and get out to the retreat campus, which is gorgeous.
We provide students access to more peaceful, more reflective outdoor settings, and also new experiences, backpacking, sea kayaking, backcountry skiing.
We utilize the high and low ropes course, the challenge course. We get involved with the restoration project and collaborate with the biology department.
We got there and we ate and we sat down, and it was all these people who I don't think I would have had the opportunity to meet otherwise. It was really great because I left LUREC with like 40 best friends.
Retreats are an integral part of the Loyola experience. I mean, we really want to encourage students to take time to unplug and encourage them to reflect on their experience and to take some time to do some meaning making.
Students will get to know the academic advisor over the summer as they orient themselves to Loyola. And then when they arrive here, they'll meet their academic advisor again throughout the course of their first semester through the first year seminar. And that's a class that we've been working on and developing so that students can really maximise their first semester at Loyola.
All of the advisors take a lot of time in planning every single week, making sure that it really caters to the needs of the individuals in the classroom.
The relationship is developed very quickly, and it's a wonderful experience for the students and for the advisors because we get to know each other.
It's not just me as an instructor giving this information out to students, but because we've built this amazing community, there's that peer-to-peer education, and it's not one person in the classroom that has the opportunity to educate others, but it's really a community of learners.
University 102 is a wonderful experience for students. What's an attempt to do is to help integrate a student into both the university setting, but also the academic setting, living in Chicago, being part of the community that they're studying in.
It probably helps them acclimate better, to get to know, easier to get to know some other students. Probably also gives them some more confidence to have that interaction, and also to have that more opportunity for class participation.
And the idea really is, one, to let them know two things. Basically, that they're not alone in the university, and that there are other students that are sharing their experiences.
I've really enjoyed teaching the 102 course. I've enjoyed having the small class size and the interaction with the students.
I love to have students who come in and tell me, just wanted to stop by and let you know this was the best week or base day that I ever had.
We have over, I want to say, 230 student organizations here that are tailored to anything that you want to do.
It really helped with my freshman transition, being on a sports team, because you have immediate friends. It's really nice to have a good fan base, which is, I think, is one of the things we're trying to amp up at Loyola. Going to basketball and volleyball games is awesome. We do community service every week. We're really trying to represent the Jesuit values, trying to portray that through everything we do and on and off the field.
Loyola has a lot of volunteer opportunities which I've taken advantage of, and through a volunteer opportunity that I do, I really realized that that was my passion in life, and decided that I wanted to switch my major, and it's something I want to do for my life, and it was all because Loyola provided me with that opportunity.
If faith is something that you feel that you're called to follow, you can also talk to the ministry office. I've been on alternative break immersions. I've been to Guatemala and Cuernavaca in Mexico, and those experiences have helped mold the person that I am, and it's a way for you to grow spiritually as a person, which I think Loyola does a great job of advocating for the person as a whole, women and men for others.
Within Greek life itself, we just do so much for our school community. We've been able to engage the entire school community, not just Greek life, but the entire school community, to work towards a cause that will eventually make our community a better place. We're all just these driven men and women that are willing to make a difference.
You've chosen a Jesuit education, and you may or may not know what that means. It's a project about you developing and discovering your own gifts and talents and learning how to best use those in the world, so that way you can find meaning and purpose in life and contribute to helping make the world a better place.
The Student Promise was developed in 2007 by a group of students. It says that as a student at Loyola, I promise to care for myself, care for others, and care for the community. It's about making the most of your college experience, really squeezing every bit of this privilege and this opportunity to be here at school, to challenge yourself academically, and to do the very best that you can and put your very best self forward.
As you're developing your four-year plan, I really encourage you to think about how you're going to engage Chicago in the world through maybe spending a semester doing study abroad. The type of learning that we can have when we move outside of our familiar communities is the type of impactful learning that I know from my own experience can only happen when I'm outside of my comfort zone.
We just made plans every weekend to visit random L stops. You know, shortly into the year, there were probably 20, 30 of us went down to Chinatown and Cermak, I think. And just because, you know, we wanted to see what was down there.
Here at Loyola, we encourage students to engage in service because it's at the root of our mission. Service and the promotion of faith are what we're about. Giving back to the community, being part of the greater good is what Loyola is trying to engage its students in. We find that students who engage in service build community. They meet new people on campus, or they meet people out in the local community who are really important in their experience. They build academic opportunities. They're able to apply their academic learning with real life experience and thus enhance both of those.
Coming to Loyola, you have so many people here to help you that you just really have to ask for help.
Loyola is full of opportunities, and they're going to throw 10,001 choices at you, and it's your responsibility to grab them and take advantage of all the opportunities that you're given and try 12 different things. That's how you're going to learn. That's how you're going to make friends.
Make sure you go to class. Definitely go to class. Classes are very enjoyable. We have great professors. That's how you meet people, especially your first year.
Thank you to the parents. You're now part of the Loyola community, and we appreciate partnering with you for the success of your student.
Really take advantage of all the opportunities Loyola has to offer. Everything from joining a student organization to getting involved in your academic focus, maybe even outside the classroom meeting with faculty. Do something that you never thought you would expect to do.
Part of the discovery of your first year is going to be learning how to share the gifts that you have, what you have to offer this community. And so, in some sense, I hope that each one of you discovers that and learns how to contribute to this community to build up a better Loyola, a much better Loyola than you find today.